Warning, this will work for you in 1 hour. 100% must try. Joe Dispensa. This is the single most effective visualization technique that Joe Dispensa teaches. I promise you this, it will work in 1 hour. Not 1 week, not 1 month, but 1 hour. But only if you follow this 5-minute frequency boosting process. There are a few steps, but stay till the end because you know I saved the best for last. Hi, my name is DC. I'm a manifestation coach and international speaker. And in this video, I'm going to uncover 3 pillars of the warning. This will work for you in 1 hour. 100% must try. Joe Dispensa. So let's get right into it. So the first pillar is to generate active energy. The problem I see is that we live in a time where we don't move our bodies enough. As a result, our emotions and vibrations get negatively impacted. Let me give you an example. Many of us sit in our car to drive to work, sit at our desk while we work, sit in our car to drive back home, sit to eat dinner, then sit to watch an hour or 2 of TV. We repeat this cycle for most of our lives. When we don't move our bodies, our health deteriorates. From there, a host of ailments arise, both physically and emotionally. Have you ever had mornings where your body was really tight and you felt almost too tired to get out of bed? Have you ever felt negative emotions as a result? Have you ever noticed that this happens regularly, whether with ourselves or someone we know? How is life when you feel this way? What do you think that does to our vibrations and thus what we attract in our lives? What happens in our inner world? What becomes of our manifestations as a result? That's why we need active energy. Imagine if you woke up tomorrow completely pain-free, not a single ache to be felt. You have the energy and vigor of when you were a child. Your head is clear and you feel happy to get out of bed, to take on the day's challenge with optimism. And when people and situations trigger you, you handle them with grace. No longer ruminating on negative situations that keep you miserable. You brush them off as just part of a happy existence as you embrace life with childlike curiosity. As a result, being able to easily be in the highest possible vibration so that your outer world is wonderful, blissful, easy. Your desired manifestations simply arrive at your doorstep by your command. Type in the comments if you like the sound of that. A simple way to generate active energy is to break the cycle of sitting and getting up and moving about. I know that sounds easy. However, what's easy to do is also easy not to do. So stand up now and shake your body for 60 seconds. Movement breaks the chemical state of old emotions. Your energy is your signal. The issue I see is that most people listening to this won't get up and move. My mentor once taught me, how you do anything is how you do everything. If you're looking for change, you must change the way you do things. Do something different to get different results. Prime example of this is people saying, I'll do it later, tomorrow, or even worse, someday. Tony Robbins once said, the road to someday leads to a town of nowhere. That's why you need to move now to cultivate your active energy. So that's pillar number 1. Pillar number 2 is having a mindful shift. The challenge I see is that people are addicted to misery. While it is normal, it's not successful. As a result, we don't live the life we truly want. Let me give you an example. Most society is hooked on watching the news and scrolling on social media, right? While it's in the name of staying informed or entertained, people are simultaneously programmed towards negativity. People's actions and thus lifestyle likely unfolds negatively as a result. Would then their emotions be that of positivity or negativity? It is likely that people become anxious, angry, or depressed. Have you ever experienced being angry, sad, or stressed out because of what you've heard, whether it be the news or social media? Have you or anyone you know ever had moments where life seemed to negatively spiral out of control and there's that helpless feeling and despair? Once again, let's ask the question, what's that do to our vibrations and thus our manifestations? It is likely that the low vibrational state we're attracting and projecting out to the world and inner world will bring about chaos and things that we don't want. That's why we need a mindful shift. Imagine if you go about your day in complete bliss and harmony. Like a happy baby, you're grateful and fascinated by life itself. You make your coffee and you get up giddy just listening to the sound of the coffee beans grinding. You hold up and literally wake up and smell the coffee, and you take that delicious sip of your morning brew. The rest of your day is like that. You're in a constant state of joy. Problems, challenges, and assholes don't affect you nearly as much because you have a mental shield
protecting you from the dangers and stresses of the world, and you handle life with strength and ease. Our vibrations and mental state are ideal for effortless, desired manifestations. Type in the comments if it's something that you'd like to experience. A very easy way to initiate that mindful shift is to close your eyes and shift your focus inward. For the next 90 seconds, list 3 things you're grateful for and feel that emotion in your heart. However, just like with pillar number 1, most people don't feel they have 90 seconds to spare to do this, and that will counterintuitively save them time, effort, and needless suffering. The hesitation to initiate comes from this invalid but compelling need to put things off until later. However, does later ever come? Most of the time, it does not. So why risk that chance? Take 90 seconds right now. Pause the video if you must, and think of 3 things you're grateful for. The feeling of the emotion is what will create the vibrations necessary to manifest what it is that you want. So why wait? That's why you need to take these 90 seconds and do this. And that's why you need a mindful shift. Pillar number 3 is about achieving deep connect. The challenge I see is that most people stop short after visualization. They try to manifest only with their minds, and this leaves the heart, which is the true seat of feeling and energy, out of the equation. As a result, there's a lack of coherence between brain and the heart. Let me give you an example. You can mentally picture a new car, a new house, a successful business, but if your body still carries the chemical signature of doubt and lack, you are sending a weak signal. This incoherent energy creates a vibrational conflict, and that dream remains perpetually out there instead of already here. Would then the simple act of seeing it in your head be enough to create a physical manifestation? Is it likely that we fall into the trap of trying to force the manifestation instead of allowing it? What happens to our inner world when our thoughts and feelings are not aligned? Have you ever tried manifesting and it felt flat, like you were just thinking about it, but not truly believing it would happen? Have you or anyone you know ever felt the frustration of visualizing something perfectly only to watch it never show up, leading to skepticism and a loss of belief? That's why you need deep connect. Imagine if the moment you focused on your desired outcome, you felt a wave of profound certainty and joy wash over you. You felt the exact texture of the steering wheel of your new car, the warmth of the sun in your new home, and the deep, unwavering pride of your completed masterclass launch. Not only do you see it, but your entire body, heart, and mind agree that it's already done. This state is effortless. It is the ultimate coherence. Type in the comments if you know that state of profound certainty. A simple way to achieve this deep connect is to hold the feeling of gratitude you cultivated in pillar number 2. Mentally walk into your desired outcome. Feel the deep, profound fulfillment for 90 seconds. As you hold that feeling, repeat, everything that shows up for me is for me. The issue I see is that people rush this final step. They feel the joy for 2 seconds and then immediately drop back into the how and the when. But remember, the final sustained feeling is the signature the universe recognizes. That emotional coherence is what collapses the timeline. Stop trying to figure it out. The entire purpose of this deep connect is to assume the wish is fulfilled. That is why you need to take these 90 seconds and achieve deep connect.
So that's your warning. This will work for you in 1 hour. 100% must try. Joe Dispensa. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Let this message be sent out to anyone else that's interested in the law of attraction and getting things done in 1 hour. That's pretty amazing. And comment below. Let me know your experiences. Let me know your success stories and maybe even your struggles. So as a community, we can help each other out. That's always nice to know. And if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, please consider subscribing to get the latest in law of attraction, manifestation, and getting things done in 1 hour so we can manifest a good life. Why not you?